Hey, what's up everybody? I'm KB Kwan. Welcome back to another episode of Taste of Asian Food. And today I'm going to make something that is quite simple and straightforward, which is shrimp with egg scramble. In Cantonese, we call it滑蛋蝦仁. 滑蛋 simply means egg that is smooth and velvety, and蝦仁is shrimp. So before I start, let me show you what are the ingredients required for this recipe. Of course, we need some shrimp and egg. This is a shrimp and egg scramble. And my shrimps are quite big, so what I'm going to do afterward is that I'm going to cut it into smaller pieces. And by itself, shrimp and egg, they are very flavorful. So the ingredients to season these two items are also quite straightforward. What I need: sesame oil, some pepper, some salt. Basically, that's it. And this is baking soda, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to use it for later. I have about half a pound of shrimp, about 8 ounces, and then I have some baking soda. I'm going to put the baking soda inside, and I will also want to add about a teaspoon of salt into it. Seems a lot, right? So, but don't worry about that. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do later. And then add some water so that the shrimp will then be soaked in a mixture of water, baking soda, and salt. And I'm going to leave it aside for about 15 minutes, and I'll come back to show you and explain to you why I want to do that. Meanwhile, crack the egg into a large mixing bowl. And I have kept these eggs in the refrigerator and make it cold. You still can see the condensation of water on the surface. Then add some salt, pepper, and sesame oil. Next, I have some cornstarch, and I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of cold water into the cornstarch to form a slurry. Then let's beat the egg to combine everything together, mix thoroughly, and beat it until slightly fluffy. Okay, now let's get back to the shrimp. That I have already put the shrimp in the solution that contains the baking soda and the salt. Now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to remove the solution from the shrimp and wash the shrimp under running water, and I'll come back and tell you why I'm doing this. So now let me tell you why I'm going to put some baking soda and salt to the shrimp just now and soak it for about 10 to 15 minutes. The reason is in Cantonese cooking, we want the shrimp to be crunchy. That's what we want the textures to be. And by doing so, we add salt. Salt has the ability to draw out the water content from the meat because of the osmosis, and also because of the baking soda, the pH is slightly over 7, slightly alkaline, and it helps to change the texture of the meat. Both contribute to the crunchiness of the shrimp. And the reason why I put some cornstarch slurry into the egg mixture is because the cornstarch is able to make the scramble to become more smooth and velvety. And also you notice that I have to use cold water to constitute with the cornstarch first. Otherwise, the cornstarch will clump together and it is not going to be smooth. And the purpose I put the egg in the refrigerator is because I want the egg to make it slightly cooler, and then I beat it until it becomes fluffy so that the scramble will have a lighter texture. The following step is to cook the shrimp and the egg separately because both need different cooking time. Now these are the shrimp that I have already put it on kitchen towel, paper towel to make it dry so that when I pan fry these shrimps, it will not splatter too much. Let's heat the oil in the wok to medium high, and then I'm going to put the shrimp into it, pan fry it for about half a minute on one side. Then turn over the other side. Don't overcook the shrimp. It takes about less than 1 minute, 45 seconds to 1 minute, and that's it, because we are going to mix with the eggs afterwards and we are going to cook once more. Yeah. So once it is done, remove it from the wok. Since the shrimp I purchased are quite large, so I cut it into smaller pieces. Now we come to the final part of the cooking, that is to cook the egg. Heat the oil in the wok until it is medium to high heat. Then pour the egg into the wok. Let it sit for about 10 seconds and then slowly push it aside. Let the uncooked egg float underneath. Wait for a little while. When it starts to set, push it again and let the uncooked egg flow to the center underneath, and repeat the same thing. You will get a very smooth egg and it is evenly cooked. One is about to this kind of texture, put the shrimp back on it and the spring onion and mix everything together. Switch off and let the latent heat to let it cook through. You'll find that the egg and the shrimps are now all mixed together very well, because the semi-cooked egg will be able to cling on to the shrimp, and immediately remove it from heat. If you look at it carefully, you see that the egg is just cooked. It is very velvety and smooth. That's how to cook the Cantonese-style egg with shrimp scramble, or egg with shrimp stir fry, you can call it. And the most important technique is do not overcook the egg so that it is still smooth and velvety. That's the texture we are looking for. And I have left the recipe in the description below the video, and I will also add the recipe at the end of this video for you to refer. Please subscribe, tap the notification and give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you again in some other similar video soon. Bye for now.